So, in order for you to understand this video, you're going to have to be less than 1% of the population in the world. That is, very few are going to understand this video. But I'll go ahead. Do you hate gossip? Do you hate the ways of the world? Do you like solitude? Do you find yourself different? If you answered yes to some of this and many other questions I'm not gonna say in this video, you probably are picking up on something. Being out of this world doesn't mean a lot. It just means you're out of this world. For example, if you understand that if you're born in East Asia, it doesn't necessarily make you Asian, then you might understand what I'm saying. Just like if you were born as a monkey, you look like a monkey, act like a monkey, but don't think like a monkey. E.g., if a monkey is raised by chickens, he will believe himself to be a chicken and will act like a chicken. That is the East Asian person that I talked about in the beginning of this video. Only has been, I don't want to say indoctrinated, but programmed to believe that he is that. So the people who I said would understand this video are higher people who necessarily don't use words to speak, but use the mind. Want to call it telepathy of sorts. Now, you must be catching on. Therefore, to be really out of this world means that you're not boxed to anything. Even English in itself is I don't want to call it indoctrination again. It's a programming. It's universal, yes, it's a way, because it's a way to speak for everyone across the globe. You'd fly from here to Canada or Africa and you'll still speak to someone in English. It's international. But then, if you're not of this world, you understand that that is also just matrix. That is matrix in a very out of this world way, with an accent basically. But what I'm trying to say is that you can fit in anywhere because you are not someone that's everywhere is somewhere for no one. As I said, this will not make sense for anyone because everyone else who's born in East Asia, just take that example at the beginning of the video, knows themselves as East Asian. It's not a burden that they carry, but rather it's a heritage and roots and something that they fight to defend, because without it, they're going to be a slave in the world. That's just how they've been taught. That's all they know. So I wouldn't blame anyone who fits to a perfect standard of society. That's all they know. If a monkey comes across a lion and runs away, that's understandable. But if a monkey's been raised by a lion and comes across another monkey, it's not gonna react in the same way as the monkey. But the lion viewing it, even from a different pride, will know that that is a lion and not a monkey. It's pretty much complicated, but if you're not of this world, you know it. Thus, it fits to a line in the Gospel of John that says that because you're not of this world, the world hates you, for God has chosen you out of the world. As I said, less than 1% of the people who listen to this video will understand the concept, or not even the concept, what I'm trying to say, because it's something that wouldn't make sense to the listener Anyways, I'm glad you got it. This is the end of the video. Thank you for sticking along. Alrighty.